So in Dragons Dogma 2, there's quite a few powerful vocations that player can obtain early on, which can open up the experience of the game to more possibilities. Early on, you're limited to the thief, the archer, the mage, and the fighter, and while these vocations are powerful in their own right, there's a lot of others that bring a bit of diversity to the playstyle and offer you a completely different gameplay experience. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to quickly unlock two of my favorite vocations, the extremely powerful Sorcerer and the great weapon wielding Warrior. This guide is purely designed to show you how to lock them as quickly as possible from the start of the game so you can start leveling these vocations to make them more powerful. Keep in mind, if this video does help you out, consider leaving me a like to get this video out to other viewers, and if you enjoy the content, consider subscribing for more Dragons Dogma 2 content. And with that out of the way, let's dive right on in. So starting things off, you should be in Maleve. This is the burnt down location that was attacked by the dragon. It's a cutscene you kind of do, and I think it's a great starting spot for the video. Now, I took a more direct path, but your goal is to basically head to the major capital city, because here is where there's going to be a vocation trainer who gives you the ability to both unlock the Sorcerer and the Warrior. I took this route that you see here on screen now, but ultimately you can get there any way you choose to, just as long as you get there. Keep in mind, if you do stop at any inn on the way there, you can always swap between the base vocations, and generally there's always a handful of skills that you can learn to kind of get you started as to make the journey a little bit easier. Now once you get to Vernworth, you're going to be looking for the Vernworth Vocation Guild. If you have your weapons out, sometimes they will run away and you would need to go rest at the inn until the morning to have them kind of reset or come back. But ultimately, you can talk to the guy sitting at the desk who will tell you you need to find both weapons for the Sorcerer, which will be a staff, and a greatsword for the Warrior in order to unlock them. Again, just like in previous inns, make sure to check the trainer for skills, as I'm pretty sure they offer a bit more than a normal innkeeper. From here, I would highly advise you clear out your inventory at the inn and kind of rest, as the next part of the journey is going to be a little bit tough. What you're looking for is a mine called the Trevel Mine, located a few clicks northwest of the exit of Vernworth. On the way, be mindful that you may run into ogres, cyclopses, and for me, I ran into a griffin, so you want to be fairly rested to make sure that you can actually face off against the danger. Once you make it into the cave, you're going to have to deal with a plethora of goblins and traps, but you will eventually come to a point where you find this chest here, which will contain the greatsword. Moving deeper into the cave, you will once again eventually run into another chest, which will be heavily guarded by goblins and traps, and within this chest you will basically find the staff needed for the final vocation that's unlocked in Vernworth. From here, you can choose to either go deeper into the cave or just leave to go get your vocations. When I ventured in, I got rings that had like resistance to fire, more gold, and random pieces of gear that could in theory work for your build. This is going to be up to you how you decide on what you want to do, but ultimately, you're pretty much done here. You're going to leave and head back to Vernworth. You're going to make your way back to the vocation trainer and spend the required points, and just like that, you have access to both the Warrior and the Sorcerer as a vocation, and he gives you a full set of armor for both of those, so again, you may actually need to offload after your previous adventure. Now that is going to be it for this very quick guide on how to unlock both the Warrior and the Sorcerer. If this video did help you out, consider dropping me a like or subscribing to Forever Gaming. And my name's Saga, this is Forever Gaming, and I really thank you guys for being here.